we are welcoming a special guest, Mr. Andrew Varela. And Andrew has filmed in my basement. We have been in close proximity to each other before, so
it's quite a special place.
So we're a pot, so this is okay without an mask. Welcome.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for inviting me onto this project.
Yeah, so we have something in common.
What?
We both played multiple roles in this project.
We did, which is a lot of fun. You show up. You're like it's like, I don't know, what episode, you're like the guy who plays the wizard in Wizard of Oz who shows up and plays like 9 people at the end of the movie. Because I saw today's episode, you're doing somebody else in that one too.
Yeah, I'm playing somebody else, yeah. And, the cartoon one was unexpected.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, somebody didn't show up, so...
Is that what happens?
Yes.
Call Tom. Get Tom. Get Reed in here.
Well, we knew you didn't live close.
Or memorize easily, so yeah.
So what did you think about working on this project?
I loved it. I think it's a great idea. I love how you guys are just jumping genres and jumping styles and just doing everything you can and using whatever you have wherever you are to make this happen. It's so interesting. It's also a lot of fun to recognize a lot of places around Milwaukee that you guys have going in. And you guys are, I'm not certain you guys have gotten permits for all of these things either. So, I mean, some of them, was that a waste disposal unit you guys shot on one of these episodes? No, I'm kidding. But you guys are really getting out there and making things happen. And it's really sort of exciting to be a part of a project that's that edgy.
Well, and I appreciate you helping set the bar as far as the way these episodes were going to trend right out of the gate.
Firmly in the middle. That's where I go. Firmly in the middle percentile.
Speaking of bars, we haven't been here since we last celebrated St. Patrick's Day.
It's a year later. So since we last joined you, we celebrated St. Patrick's Day. Rehearsal's important. Our friends at Tralee Irish Imports gifted us a bottle of the delicious 5 Farms Irish Cream, and so our drink this week features 5 Farms. We've shared their recipes for an Emerald Isle Martini and Irish Eyes cocktail, as well as a non-alcoholic Irish Cream and Martini recipe.
Yep, and all you have to do is go to our noholdsbarred.org website, and the recipes are there for those cocktails, and you can party along with us.
Fantastic. So anyway, previously on Pericles, poor baby Marina is in Dionysus' clutches, who wants her killed. Leonin agrees to do the dastardly deed, but before he can, Marina's pirated away. Literally by pirates, who sell her to some greedy brothel owners who are thrilled with their investment. Tonight, let's find out if it pays off.
Tonight we'll find out if Marina succumbs to the streets.
Your lady seeks my life. Come you between and save poor me, the weaker.
I am sworn and will dispatch.
I said it like 11 times. Really loud.
While you were talking, it came up with 2% battery now. Which is why Ron is like, this has never happened. Yeah. I love this. I'm so glad it happens when there are people that can just fucking deal with it.
Do you have a second page for the second episode or no?
No.
We have audio bleed from the room.
Bolt.
Sir?
Search the market narrowly. Middelini is full of gallants. We lost too much money last month by being too wenchless.
We were never so much out of creatures. We have but poor 3. And they can do no more than they can do. And they, with continual action, are even as good as rotten.
Therefore, let's have fresh ones. Whatever we pay for them.
But shall I search the market?
What else, man?
$3,000 or $4,000 guilders for as pretty a proportion to live quietly. And so, retire.
Why to retire, I pray you? Is it a shame to get old?
Oh, the sore terms we have stood upon with the gods will live strong with us.
Come, other sorts offend as well as we.
As well as we. Aye, and better too. We offend worse. But here comes Bolt.
Come your ways. And my masters, you say she is a virgin?
Oh, sir, we doubt it not.
Master, I've gone through for this piece, you see? If you like her, so. If not, I have lost my earnest.
Bolt! Has she any qualities?
She has a good face, speaks well, and has excellent good clothes. There's no further necessity of qualities can make her be refused.
Well, my masters, follow me, and you shall have your money presently. Wife, take her in. Instruct her what she has to do, that she may not be raw in her entertainment.
Lack. That Leonine was so slack, so slow. He should have struck, not spoke. Or that these pirates, not enough barbarous, had not o'erboard thrown me for to seek my mother.
Why lament you, pretty one?
That I am pretty.
Aye, and you shall live in pleasure.
No.
Yes, you shall indeed. And taste gentlemen of all fashions. You shall fare well. What? Do you stop your ears?
Oh, the gods defend me.
If it please the gods to defend you by men, then men must comfort you. Men must feed you. Men must stir you up. Pray you, come here a while. You have fortune misfortunes coming upon you. Mark me. You must seem to do that fearfully which you commit willingly. Despise profit where you have most gain. To weep that you live as ye do makes pity in your lovers. That pity begets a good, and that opinion more profit.
I understand you not.
Oh, mistress, these blushes of hers must be quenched with some present practice.
Who should deny it? Come, young one. Bolt. Spend thou that in the town. Report what a sojourner we have.
I warrant you, mistress, thunder shall not so awake the beds of eels as my giving out her beauty stir up the lewdly inclined. I'll bring home some tonight.
Pray you, follow me.
If fires be hot, knives sharp, or waters deep, untied I still my virgin knot will keep. Diana, aid my purpose.
What have we to do with Diana? Pray you, will you come?
Quiet.
Amazing. Amazing. Wasn't that great?
That's great. Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Listen, we want to now introduce to you from full frontal puppetry some of the puppets who portrayed the brothel service providers, Blondie and Lumpy, ladies and gentlemen.
How you doing?
Blondie and Lumpy.
Well, we didn't actually portray anybody. We're just sort of here as experts on puppetry. Some of our friends and colleagues and charges.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Well, that's excellent. Well, so tell me, it is a big get to have for puppets to join in on the classical oeuvre. Now, tell me about what was the hardest thing about taking on these roles?
Trying to figure out what oeuvre means.
It's egg. I think it's egg. But what was it like? How was it working with this material in puppetry?
Yeah, was this your Shakespeare debut?
Yes.
No, last time we did a Fringe Festival, we did a show that was a Shakespeare, what do you call it, pastiche?
Whoa! Well, you have a problem with oeuvre, but pastiche is okay? I was just gonna say. Whatever, okay.
Well, you pick and you choose. But we called it Shakespeare, I hardly know her, but it was a fun one, yeah. You should all catch it if we ever do it again. But anyways, yeah, we've done Shakespeare, ish.
Yes.
But yeah, this is our first time doing a proper Shakespeare play.
Mm-hmm. So what was the hardest part? You know, what was the hardest part about doing it? Keeping your guts in?
Well, yes, that was part of the issue with playing Barbara, in that she is designed to be, well, disemboweled. So it was hard to be sexy and kind of remove clothing without...
Was it hard to, were you able to easily find the pirates that you had to flirt with attractive?
Oh, well, yes, nobody likes a smelly pirate like a puppet.
Actually,
I've heard that.
I figured out that the most difficult part of it was the fact that our kind of weird, goofy-looking shadows, you could see their pants. That was the hard part for me.
It's hard for me too. Believe me, looking at their pants.
I can believe it.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us, Lumpy and Blondie.
Let's quick, get to the video! Get to the video! We're dying here!
I just want to remind everybody that after the next episode, we'll be taking comments and answering questions. So, make
boy, are
sure...
you in for it.
And you can ask them to Lumpy, Blondie, Andrew, me, whoever you want, the whole crew. So make sure we get those comments and questions coming, and you can just do it right there on Facebook or YouTube.
Nothing is out of bounds. A lot of stuff is out of bounds, but just, you know what I mean.
No question
Nothing
is
is
too
out of
weird.
bounds that you can ask us, but we might not ask it publicly.
That's true.
There we go. Up next, episode 12. Will Marina remain smut-free?
We're on.
Take two.
If fires be hot, knives sharp, or waters deep, untied I still my virgin knot will keep. Diana, aid my purpose.
What have we to do with Diana? Pray you, will you come?
Oh, Dionysa, such a piece of slaughter the sun and moon ne'er looked upon.
Child again.
Were I chief lord of all the spacious world, I'd give it to undo the deed. Oh, villain Leonine, whomst thou hast poisoned too, had you drunk to him, 'tid have been a kindness, becoming well thy fact. What canst thou say to noble Pericles when he shall demand his child?
That she is dead. Nurses are not the fates. She died at night. I'll say so. Who can cross it? Unless you play the pious innocent, and for an honest attribute cry out, she died by foul play.
Oh, go to. Well, well. Of all the faults under the heavens, the gods do like this worst.
Be it so then. Yet none does know, but you, how she came dead. Nor none can know, Leonine being gone. She did disdain my child, stood between her and her fortunes. And as for Pericles, what can he say? We wept after her hers, and yet we mourn. Her monument is almost finished.
Thou art like the harpy, which to betray, dost with thine angel's face, seize with thy eagle's talons.
You are like one that superstitiously doth swear to the gods that winter kills the flies. But yet I know you'll do as I advise.
I do beseech you to learn of me, who stand in the gaps to teach you the stages of our story. Pericles is now again thwarting the wayward seas to see his daughter, all his life's delight. Well-sailing ships and bounteous winds have brought our king to Tarsus. Think his pilot thought, so with his steerage shall your thoughts grow on to fetch his daughter home, who first is see how belief may suffer by foul show. This barbarous borrowed passion stands for true old woe, and Pericles, in sorrow, all devoured, with sighs shot through, and biggest tears o'ershowered, leaves Tarsus and again embarks. He swears never to wash his face nor cut his hairs. He puts to sea. Now, please you sit. The epitaph is for Marina writ by wicked Dionysa. The fairest, sweetest, and best lies here, who withered in her spring of year. She was of Tyre, the king's daughter, on whom foul death hath made this slaughter. No visor does become black villainy so well, a soft and tender flattery. Let Pericles believe his daughter's dead, and bear his courses to be ordered by Lady Fortune, while our scene must play his daughter's woe, and heavy well a day in her unholy service. Patience then, and think you now are all in Middle End.
Did you ever hear the like?
No, nor never shall do in such a place as this. She being once gone.
But to have divinity preached there, did you ever dream of such a thing?
No, no. Come, I am for no more bawdy houses. Shall we go hear the Vestals sing?
I'll do anything now that is virtuous. I am out of the road of rutting forever.
Well, I had rather than twice the worth of her. She had never come here.
Fie upon her. We had best get her ravished or be rid of her. She should do for clients her fitment and do me the kindness of our profession. She has me her quirks, her reasons, her prayers, her needs, that she should make a Puritan of the devil if he should cheapen a kiss of her.
Faith, here comes the Lord Lysimachus, disguised.
How now? How a dozen of virginities?
Now the gods to bless your honor.
I am glad to see your honor in good health.
You may so. How now? A wholesome iniquity have you that a man may deal with all and defy the surgeon?
We have here one, sir. If she would. But there never came her like in Middlemeany.
If she'll do the deed of darkness, thou would say.
Your honor knows what is to say well enough.
Well, call forth. Call forth.
Wow. Great job. That was fantastic. That was exciting.
And
Oh, yeah.
illustrations by Daryl Larson.
Amazing.
And voiceover by M.L. Koger, who I'm particularly fond of.
Her work is wonderful. In addition to her souffle.
So, we have some questions and comments from viewers.
Can't wait.
Holy moly. First one was puppets. People want to know how you got involved. Did somebody call your hand agent, or?
Well, we've got some people that work at our troop. The troop's called Angry Young Men Ltd. But they called a couple of the people back there who've got their hands in a lot of things around there and asked us, hey, who's interested in doing puppets? And we said, hey, yeah, we are. And pretty much all they had to do was ask.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then,
sorry, it wasn't a more interesting answer.
That's where you're wrong. It was
They asked
fascinating.
us, we said yes, and then puppets appeared.
You had me at hands everywhere.
thank you, Lumpy. Fascinating. All right. Next, Beth wants to know who chose the music. And the answer to that is it depends on who directed the episode. So each individual each individual director chose the music for their episode. All right.
So each episode really reflects a moment in time, sort of a set of choices that each director, producer, the actors makes, which is fascinating. I love that animated episode. I mean, I love that graphic novel aspect you have. Super cool. Good for you guys.
And we have a file full of music from a subscription service.
Okay.
Woohoo, soundtrack album!
So that's also where the music is coming from.
All paid for.
Yes.
Okay. No.
Yep.
This is
Actually, yes.
Even better.
All right. Here we go. Is it true that Antiochus's dying words were to curse the assassin Talyard for his uselessness? All right. So where this is coming from, in the first episode,
Antiochus tasks Talyard with going to kill, I forget, Dionysus? No.
Pericles.
Pericles. That's what I meant. Pericles. The name of the piece, oddly enough. He doesn't manage to do it. He doesn't manage to do it.
No, I end up being the most useless assassin ever. So,
I gave him gold and I believe frankincense and myrrh. Was it? No, it was gold and poison.
Poison.
And
yes.
you did not accomplish it. You did not. Did you take the gold? Did the gold go with you?
It did.
Oh,
it did.
man.
In his defense, he was only a second level assassin. He had to level up and kill a couple of orcs, and maybe he could have done the job.
Do we have any orcs in the show? I was worried about that.
And I sold the poison on the streets as a substitute for
But you
something
did
else.
open a nice bed and breakfast in Mykonos, which was lovely, with the proceeds.
It all worked out.
It's a pleasant story.
Yeah.
Live, laugh, love.
And this is actually the third broadcast where people have asked questions about Antiochus and Talyard. So, Shakespeare, you need to write a sequel.
Can you imagine? Antiochus and Talliard, weeknights at 8.
Oh, you shippers!
Next
Crazy
year.
shippers.
All right. Somebody asked, and I'm not sure, but what was said about the puppets in the credits?
We're very sorry. We're so very, very sorry. We'll get more telegenic ones next time.
I think you'll just have to go back, watch the episodes on YouTube, and pause it at that moment.
And those won't have people talking in the background.
They were awesome.
Not that that happened.
Those guys were, whoever that was great. They were fantastic. Not like, well, you guys are doing great too, but you know.
We didn't drop any F-bombs. Just saying.
Listen, on a live stream there are no rules. I can't believe I have to tell you this. All right.
All right. So, hey everybody. Thanks for joining us once again for the Pericles Project.
Thank you for supporting this project. It's exciting. It's cutting edge. It's local and it's great. So congratulations to you guys for everything you've done even up to now.
We love you guys.
We love you too, puppets, and we love you, Andrew. And remember, we will be back in 2 weeks.
We
with
won't.
2 more episodes. Peace and love.
Andrew, I think we're out.